Yes.
Thank you. You can both be seated.
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Guttenberg.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Guttenberg,
Yes,
are you the father of Jaime Guttenberg?
I am.
Mrs. Guttenberg, are you the mother of Jaime Guttenberg?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 77 and ask you to identify this photograph.
That's Jaime Guttenberg.
Would you show the jury this photograph, please?
Thank you.
Mr. Guttenberg,
Yes,
did you prepare a statement for us today?
I did.
Would you please share it with us?
Thank you. On February 15th, 2018, at exactly 7:18 a.m., and after a night with no sleep, I went to Facebook and I wrote the following message. My heart is broken. Jennifer Guttenberg and I lost our baby girl at her school. We lost our daughter and my son Jesse lost his sister. I am broken as I write this and trying to figure out how my family gets through this. We appreciate all the calls and messages, and we apologize for not reacting to everyone individually. Jen and I will be figuring things out today, and so we ask that you respect our privacy. We will be getting messages out later regarding visitation. Hugs to all and hold your children tight. Exactly 24 hours before this message, we sent Jesse and Jamie to school. It was a perfectly normal morning with kids running late, and we were rushing them out the door. I was especially eager to get them out as it was Valentine's Day. For those who don't know, Valentine's Day is my wife's favorite day of the year. It used to always be a day of extra love and celebration in our house. It isn't any longer. On this Valentine's Day, I had a plan to of the day. And so I was especially eager to get them out the door so that I could get to work on that. I was so eager to get them out the door that my last words to my kids that day were, "You gotta go, you're gonna be late." My last words were not, "I love you." I cannot recall if I actually ever did tell Jamie that day how much I loved her. I never knew that I would lose the chance to say it over and over and over again. My final words to my daughter that day that will live for eternity were not, "I love you." They were, "You gotta go, you're gonna be late." My son Jesse always looked after his sister like a hawk. He always needed to know that she was okay. He put her well-being above his own. Jesse will be forever affected by the fact that he was supposed to leave school that day with his sister Jamie, but he didn't. He didn't want to leave the school, but he had to. I want to share something with you all that I've never said publicly before. My son wishes it was him. He struggles with the reality that he could not save his sister, and he wishes it was him. He has struggles with me. I was the one who convinced him to run. I was the one who told him not to turn around and not to go into the building. My son used to be my mini-me. We used to do everything together. This changed that. Our relationship is very different now. He's angry at what happened. He's angry at me for convincing him to run. And I'm angry at his loss of his childhood. Our relationship, which used to be based upon happy times and things in common, now has anger, loss, and sadness as an underlying theme. We love each other, and we always will, and we will always take care of one another. But we can't erase what happened. Our family is broken. The easy joy that used to be a part of our house is gone. Jamie used to be the leader of the energy in our home. She was incredibly silly, and she loved to talk. You were either laughing with her or yelling at her, but when around Jamie, you were always responding to her. She was the energy in our home and everywhere she went. Our home is much quieter now, and our moments as a family are always affected by that loss of energy. In June of 2018, we attempted to leave for our first family vacation since the shooting. We loved our family road trips. In prior summers, we used to always go to Hilton Head. It was Jamie's favorite place on earth. Jen made it clear that we would never go back there. So we chose to go to the Georgia mountains. About 5 minutes into our drive, Jesse became very emotional and wanted to go back. He was saying that we were no longer a family without Jamie, and that he did not want to go on a road trip without her in the other seat. Jen became emotional, and she also asked to go back. I was the driver, and I refused. We needed to get through the first time. Jen and Jesse were angry with me, but we went. It was a lousy week with one exception. For the very first time, we brought our dogs on a vacation. They were what we needed to get through that week. I've been told before that we all grieve differently, and it's true. While my path has been very public, my wife Jen and my son Jesse have been very private. My need to pursue change because of what happened to my children has made my life harder for my wife and for my son, and for that I am sorry. I'm a father who simply cannot stop acting like a father of two kids. What happened to my family now shapes every second of my life. I cannot hold a normal job. As I said before, this broke me. It changed the person who I am. My strength, my purpose in life now comes from reacting to what happened to my daughter and my family on February 14th, 2018. I've often said that I simply cannot look at Jamie's life in the past tense. I look at what happened on February 14th, 2018 as changing our relationship. My relationship with Jamie before was one of love, laughs, and happiness. It was about making new memories. It was about dreams. It was about hopes. Now, our relationship is based upon imagination around the question, what if? Jamie will be forever 14, but it was not supposed to be that way. I couldn't wait to teach her to drive. I couldn't wait to throw her a sweet 16 party. I couldn't wait to see her have her first boyfriend. And yes, I had my dad's speech all worked out for whoever that boy was going to be. I couldn't wait to see her graduate. I couldn't wait to see her achieve her dream of getting into the University of Florida and rooming with her cousin and living her best life. I couldn't wait to see her graduate and ultimately become a pediatric physical therapist, working her dream job at the Paley Institute and achieving her dream of helping a child walk for the very first time. Most of all, Jamie imagined she would be married by 25. I used to think every day about that moment and walking my daughter down the aisle and becoming a grandparent to the two kids that she had already decided she was going to have. And now I ask, what if? What if Jamie wasn't murdered? What would these moments have ended up being like? My relationship with Jamie is now through photos and memories of what was and imagining what could have been. I am happy and smile for all the other kids her age who are living the same life experiences that I expected for Jamie, but I cry over this at the same time. The truth is, not a day goes by where the constant image of Jamie walking down the aisle is not still a part of my daily imagination, along with that image of what should have been her future, of our future together. I now struggle every day with the reality that I didn't get to tell Jamie one last time that I love her. This reality is why I'm here today, this immeasurable grief and suffering. I am left to wonder, what if?
Thank you, Mr. Guttenberg.